Hey guys, what's up? What's poppin'? What's going on? As always, welcome back to a great episode, my beautiful peeps. Giving you guys the latest and exclusive content, new music, entertainment, news, inspirational quotes by me, yours truly, Gibson's 92. Back to the basics, pretty much. New music, reviews, new albums. So I'm trying to really pretty much keep up with like consistency of putting out like album reviews from your really cool, dope, talented artists. This artist right here, she just released her debut album. Her name is Jade. That's just SHOWBIZ, baby. She released it September 12th, 2025. And Jade is from the girl group Little Mix, which I totally love, and I really love Little Mix. Actually, pretty much, for her becoming her own solo artist, I feel like it's really exciting to see that, like I said, when you actually have something that you want to do individually, that's cool too. But when I listened to that SHOWBIZ baby, I actually got pretty much into, drenched in it. I was listening to like all the records. So I'm going to share my favorite standout tracks, how I feel about the album, and how I overall feel sonically with her sound and with her, being able to really, bring something like really cool and edginess. I think like with that kind of ability to really, nowadays, especially with debut albums, people put so much like high expectations, but I feel like at the same time though, I think Jay just knocked it out the ballpark. So with that being said, let's get it on as poppin' as always, shall we? So number so there are 14 tracks. There are my favorite standout tracks, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about that in the review. Number one, Angel of My Dreams. Number two, It Girl. Number three, FUFN, parentheses, FU for now. Number four, Plastic Box. Number five, Midnight Cowboy. Number six, Fancy. Number seven, Unconditional. Number eight, Self-Sabotager. Number nine, Lip Service. Number 10, Headache. Number 11, Natural Act Disaster. Number 12, Glitch. Number 13, Before You Break My Heart. Number 14, Silent Disco. My favorite standout tracks are It Girl, FUFN, FU for now, Midnight Cowboy, Self-Sabotager, Glitch. Overall, I really enjoyed this album. I really did. And you know what I love about this album? You can really hear the growth in Jade, and she has pretty much a distinctness to her own sound, her lane. But as I was listening to it, I was really yearning for some like pop, rock and roll kind of music a little bit, with like that dance euphoria, like rock and roll, kind of like that edge to it. But as I was listening to that just SHOWBIZ baby, I said, wow. I said, each track is unique, is different, but I love that she is able to stay cohesive, and she's pretty much, there are songs where they're like pop, dance, fun, catchy songs, like those like rebel songs, self-discovery, self-empowerment, more like taking control, your life, your music, all that. So there's really cool, cool, different layers of what she's talking about. And then like the love, the romance, and then it's like, kind of like getting away from toxic relationships, or pretty much finding love at the same time. But as I listened to it, I said, wow, it's cohesive. Every record is different. It's like there's really no fillers. And I like that she's actually mixing different combinations of different genres with her sound, which I feel, as I got into those favorite tracks, the ones that I mentioned, I feel like those were the ones that really stood out to me, because I said, wow, the way how harmony, the way how the bass line, the way how it flows, I mean, it's like really like rhythm and blues. And she also does a little bit R&B with this album. I feel like pop music definitely has changed a lot throughout the years, but with her coming to her own sound and really taking control of her artistry, I think that she definitely took time to really create something that it really represents her in music. So I think that when I was listening to it, I said, okay, well, we got some pop, we got R&B a little bit, but we got like more like that rock and roll kind of feel to it. So it just enmeshed with like the dance kind of scene. I like that there are dance tracks on there, which is really cool. I think that literally it's kind of like her pretty much coming into her like real like calling of music, and I can feel it. And I think that listening to her vocals, this instrumentation on there, there's like no skips. You can hear her vocals. You can actually hear the different melodic tunes of the melody. It doesn't sound so redundant with her music. It's versatile, and it just has like a different cool like pop twisted edgy approach to it, but like with a new nostalgia, if you get my drift. But I was listening to all like that really good stuff because I said, wow, with her really just doing something that's like her thing and doing stuff. I think that especially with like pop music, people sometimes they kind of tend to be like, well, pop music is not really as exciting nowadays. But really, I think that listening to a lot of variety of artists coming out with like their debut albums, their EPs, they really take a lot of that real edginess that they can bring something different and new to the table. But with that being said, I feel like she did a great job with this album. I think that this album really kind of made her feel really like, yeah, I'm pretty much it for me, whether people like it or not. And I actually enjoyed it. I think that when it comes to like pretty much carving her lane, she had to really like pretty much like listen to like her own sound, her vision, all of that great stuff. So she did a great job with this debut album. I give the debut album a 5 out of 5. So that being said, Jade girl, you did your thing. I enjoyed your debut album. It really was really good. So with that being said, guys, stay tuned next episode. Get Since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. As always, stay tuned next episode. Get Since 92. And I'm going to have to not leave on that note because the album cover, I like it. I think the album cover has more of the... It's just something different. It's pretty much like kind of like abstract art, if you get what I mean. So with that being said, yeah, I love it. It's pretty much really, really dope. So yeah, guys, so stay tuned next episode. This is 92. Peace.